Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Tipsy EPZ kind of collaboration. This is called the Star 1 and it's a bit different because it uses a high impedance, low sensitivity driver. So I guess their approach is something different, but obviously we'll find out what it's like. So as usual, full disclaimers, I got this from the EPZ AliExpress store. I was not paid to this video and all thoughts, opinions are my own. And yeah, I have no idea what this is like, but it actually looks really nice in the promo images. So yeah, let's just get into it. So a closer look at the box. See high impedance, low sensitivity, professional acoustic laboratory tuning, originating stage customization, physical noise reduction sound chamber. So they kind of market this for more professional use, so I'm quite curious what that's like. 10mm DD, dual cavity, OCP and PU, liquid crystal composite diaphragm. See, high impedance and low sensitivity, suppressing background noise, 3D printed. Again, on the promo kind of stuff, it looks kind of good. Now, that looks like about, what, 3K? So we'll see. So it might be more of a V. 20Hz to 40 kHz. Star 1, providing escort for live streaming. I think maybe they mean more like live monitoring, but we'll have a look. Same thing there. QR code if you want to scan it. I guess it's at WeChat. So obviously I ordered the blue ones, but there's also a white. These look really nice. Yeah, so that's a really nice looking set. Probably one of the, I think from the EPZ ones I've tried, probably the best looking. So the cable looks kind of, I say average, but we'll see what it's like. Straight 3.5 TE01 on the cable. Have to see what that's like. Tipsy. Looks very nice, slightly transparent. You can see the DD around the back. An EPZ on there, right. Well, hopefully I should say left. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see what those are like. Not much in the way of accessories. It's a bit on the basic side. Pouch. And I guess this is the tips. So yeah, that's it. So I have no idea what this is like. So yeah, I'll see you in the future and see what these are like. They do look really nice. Hopefully it's not big V-shaped, but anyway, we'll see. So yeah, see you in the future. So welcome to my review section of the collaboration between EPZ X Tipsy Star 1. So it's just a collab between EPZ and Tipsy, model I've never tried but I've heard of. And yeah, so this is what it looks like with the cable. So it's actually not too bad. So actually using it, actually, you can see it's actually quite soft. Very soft cable. Actually, yeah, it's actually not too bad at all. So obviously there's a chin slider which is fairly stiff, which is not too bad. And this is what it looks like, obviously attached. And they do look very nice. So that's what it looks like attached. So yeah, very soft. So I think it's, yeah, for what it is, it works fine. Also, this is the 1.2 meter cable. For slightly more, there's a 2 meter option, but I ordered the smaller cable because I didn't really need the longer cable. So let's talk about, I guess build quality and like visual kind of aesthetics. Very nice. Just take a tip off. So yeah, very nice presentation. So you can have a look. Yeah, very nice build. As well, can't fault at all, look really good. Nozzle length is quite long, so bear that in mind. So the tips here, so you just stick out slightly more, but I thought it was okay. It's nothing special for the say comfort, so comfort's actually okay. You may have to tip swap because I had a little bit of it. I had to go tip smaller sometimes, so it's just bear that in mind. But yeah, you can see it's quite long. And that's it. So pound sensitivity. So they advertise this as 64 ohm impedance and I think 100 and like low 100 something kind of sensitivity. I didn't find this too bad to drive, but it just To get the better sound, you want to throw a little bit more power at it. So if you've got a decent enough dongle, you're fine. Again, you don't need anything like planar kind of power to push these. Your phone could probably do it, but I think it requires just that little bit extra to get what the whole idea of it really. So resolution and details, I think, is actually not too bad at all. You'll see why how they've tuned it, but I think the details are actually pretty good. Technicalities on this set are actually pretty good. Somewhere in the middle, so they're not great, they're not bad, just somewhere kind of in the middle really. Isolation on this set I found was actually really good. Again, I do aim it for like professional use. You can see his vent at the top, but yeah, isolation on this set is actually good. So soundstage and imaging, I thought that was okay really. Again, I don't advertise this for, it's more for professional use really. And yeah, that's it. So sound, obviously that's what it's all about. Put the graph on. Now, small imbalance. I measured this so many times and I kept having the same result, but I didn't really notice it. But yeah, so bass is elevated. I didn't really find these really that bass heavy. I think they look a little bit bassier on the graph than they are. But yeah, low end on this set is actually fine. Impact's pretty good. The decay's pretty good. Just kind of normal really. Nothing, you know, crazy special. It's just a single DD. But the other bass on this set was actually fine really. So mid-range, you can see it is elevated towards the top. And probably the treble, but I'll get to that in a bit. My thoughts on this set. But mid-range is okay. It's not that scooped, because I don't think it's that bassy, but it does feel a touch, in some tracks it just feel a touch recessed. Not much, just a little bit. You want some more stuff forward, but yeah, that's pretty much the mid-range. But again, it is elevated, so female vocals sound on this set sound, I'd say, pretty more forward than like male vocals. Not all the time, it depends on where their frequency response, where they sing. And yeah, that's the mid-range. So treble, these are more, it looks V-shaped, and they've done this to make the presence region more forward. Like you say, if you check all the promo material, I think it's on purpose. They made it V'd, or especially in the treble, to make that place forward. So vocals and a lot of instruments are forward. I think through the design of these. Now in some I prefer, my opinion, a bit more balance. It just depends on your kind of genre really. Again, it might be a bit too forward for you. I prefer less treble than this. I prefer a bit more balanced. Again, EQ or lower volume is also kind of helps. But yeah, more of a V-shaped set, especially in the treble. So I was expecting something maybe different, maybe slightly smoother in there. But yeah, they made this more forward, so for maybe monitoring purposes, it's brighter there, so it's clearer for people using this for monitoring use. That's my guess. Apart from that, there's 8K peak, but that's from the coupler. About 13 to 14, there's that elevation. That's yeah, and I didn't really feel that kind of peak there. There's no issue at all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Didn't really find it that special really. So conclusion on this set, not bad. I just didn't think they didn't really wow me. But I just listen to music and I'm just a reviewer. I don't use these for monitoring. But in the past I've seen some people had this kind of tuning and they like that for monitoring. So this may be for you. But for what I listen to, for my ears, I prefer a smoother treble response. But for people who use this for monitoring, they like that because it's more detailed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's probably tuned more for its specific use. But for people who just want to listen to music, it's V-shaped basically. And yeah, but apart from that, really nice build. The white ones look really good. Yeah, overall they're not a bad set. They're just not tuned for what I like really. And the packaging is a bit basic, I think, for like $60, or I think $50 to $60. And yeah, pretty much that really. Not a bad set, but it's not tuned, I think, for what I like. But if you like V-shaped sets, then it's it's for you, and obviously ones that look really quite like good. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you know anything particular, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and take care. See you in the next video.